Yo, welcome back to yet another tutorial on CAD tools. Guys, I got something very interesting for you and something to look at, something to just learn from and get proof. By the way, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, please consider liking. We're doing some amazing content, some amazing designing, some amazing teaching around here. So yeah, man, please subscribe and be with us. I want us to carry on, guys, with our hopper detailing, but there's something that I want to show you on this, something very interesting. uh um so on the previous tutorial we were designing this, right? So right now I want us to detail it. So we're gonna open that part. Actually, it's a assembly. We're gonna open that assembly. So you're gonna come here, you're gonna click there, open, and then it's gonna show you that the shortcut is B sometimes on a keyboard. I think that's a it's a default, probably a default shortcut key. So it's gonna open the model, the assembly. As you know, my machine is a little bit, you know, a little bit more slow, and the fan is really running hard right now. So I'm sure you can even hear it on the mic. If you can't, that's good. That's a good thing because it's making a hell of noise. Okay, so yes, I know you're gonna be surprised. Like, yo, the hopper that we designed had a lid. Yes, it had a lid, but something happened here. Man, something really happened here, and now I want to show you something. Remember when I said to you that um, when you design, or maybe when you model inside an assembly and then you insert a part like that, right? I said I don't mate, I insert parts. So I'm gonna insert a part and then click on this empty space, and I said to you that is the same as, I mean, I'll show you that the origins are the same. It shares the origins, you know, it shares the origins and the same planes, you know. And I said to you that's the same as mating front to front, top to top, and right to right. It's the same thing. Okay, so I want to show you something. I want to show you the benefits of that. So I'm gonna delete this part. I just wanted to show you 4 illustrations so that you remember what I said. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna open those parts that are missing in here, but I think we've missed the flange. The flange is gone. I don't know, maybe I didn't save it because I didn't see the flange here on my previews. Oh, and there's videos that I'm doing here as well, guys, for you, tutorials that are on the way. You're gonna learn how to do those as well. But we're here now. So I'm gonna open this part. I'm gonna open it, and when I open it, you'll see what will happen. And I'm gonna open another one. It's here, it's opened, but it's missing the reference there, which is a problem, but it's fine for now because, I mean, yeah. And then I'm gonna open that handle, and not the hinge. It's still one part, still like that, right? So I'm gonna go back to our assembly, press tab, hold control and press tab. That's how you know, maneuver between the sheets or the windows. So I'm gonna go to this one, and I'm going to now insert components as if I'm assembly. So I'm gonna insert this one, my lid. I'm gonna put it there, and the only thing that I'm gonna do, you see, it's not mated, it's there like that. So I'm not gonna mate that. I'm not gonna mate that with the planes. I'm just gonna rebuild because it's giving me a rebuild issue there. And then, oh man, there, when I rebuild, it does that. But you know what you have to do is mate that origin to that origin, and then mate it so it goes back to where it was supposed to be. And you can move it, it won't move. You'll see, it won't move, it's just there. That was amazing, right? And then now your references, let's go back and see if it still lost the references. They're back. See, that question mark is no longer there, so they're back. So now you cool, it's satisfied. Then we save it, we close it, we save the assembly now. And then I'm going to insert another one, that other component. Here it is. And then what I'm gonna do now, okay, I'll rebuild. It will probably still go there. Oh no, it doesn't, but still fine. What we're gonna do is make the origins, but you make the origin of the top assembly, not the origin of the parts. So you must make sure that you drop this down because it's that part. So you take its origin and the origin of the main assembly. That's what you made it with. Oh yeah, no, it was good. Okay, I thought maybe it was doing some funny things. The origin of the assembly. Okay, it didn't even update. So that means maybe I didn't save this. Man. Sorry, it's my fault. It's my fault. I'm gonna -10 there. And I also realized that we didn't have a lid, and I'm sure somebody was like, "Oh, how do you think we're gonna open this thing without a lid? How do you think it?" Man, just use a crane, okay? Use a crane, make a plan. Okay, we will probably have to now go back in mirror or pattern. I think we did a pattern on the other video. Excuse me. So let's just pattern quickly. I don't even remember what was the distance. I'm gonna say 150, I think. Man, numlock. So I think it was 50. I mean 150. Let's see. Yep, something like that. Or was it 180? It doesn't matter. You don't have to change it. I'm the one who has a problem now, actually. So you don't have to worry about changing yours because yours is still good. I'm gonna put it there at 150 actually. Somewhere there. Yeah. I'll put it at 180. Leave it there. Actually, it wasn't supposed to be that. Don't think there was. It was probably 150, and then there were 3, and maybe what I did was skip an instance here. Yeah, that looks like something that's better now. And then we go back, get another. But this is another exercise, something that you maybe probably just can know if you want to know. You know, And then we're gonna skip instances. What is no what is oh, it's patterning the wrong thing. It's patterning the pattern. So I want to pattern the part, not the pattern. Not the pattern. 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 Damn, man. Alright. We skip that one. We skip that one. And then there we go. Then let's get to the handle now. What is the handle? How you think? So we're gonna edit the part. Just gonna draw a simple handle on a front plane. I'm not getting crazy on this. Not going crazy on it. Actually, we can even just something like that. It's fine. Something like that is fine. And you can convert that entity, move it up, make it a construction line, and then make this and that to be symmetrical, that and that to be, I don't know, 120, and then that to be 250, maybe, I don't know, whatever you want to make it. You can just be creative. That's like I said, I'm gonna make it just a, nope, I'm just gonna make a, not too fancy. I know it's there, but don't worry about that. I'm just gonna make it on a front plane because I don't want to create a lot of planes. And then I'm gonna show you something if you don't know it, but I'm sure a lot of people know the sweep. You can use the sweep, or if you want to use the Weldments pipe, you can use that. And then I'm gonna go circular, and I wanna increase the size of that to be not that too big. 20 looks about fine. And then I want to change the color of the handle to red, and then I want to sketch on that and make, no, I'm editing sketch now. I want to sketch on it, sketch, and then I'm gonna okay, let's not worry. I'm just gonna make a circle, so you can select the circle there. A circle here. I want to make something like that. Same. Let's make it 50. It's fine. And extrude. Yeah, that 10 is fine by me. 10. And then I'm gonna pattern this. Direction, choose that, or any one you want. You can be free to explore. Okay, something is wrong with our boss extrude. It's probably match, so we don't want it to match. make sure that it's not merged. And also even the sweep, sometimes it merges, so just make sure it's not merged. But I know the sweep, sometimes when you do it, when you edit the thing, the merge thing is no longer there. So if it still gives us problems, we will probably have to turn back and redo the sweep. Yeah, we'll have to redo the sweep. Yeah, we'll have to redo the sweep. But here's the exciting thing about redoing the sweep. So you can just take this and roll it back. Yeah, just roll it back before that part, and then edit, delete the sweep, delete it. Oh man. Okay, I was trying to do something, but it doesn't look like it likes it. Anyway, let's just redo the sweep quickly. So now you know. I want to see that mesh thing here, if it's here. I know, man, it does it. Why you mesh tangent, mesh results? See there. Then you click that off. I think maybe it was there. Maybe I just had to drop that thing down. I don't know, guys. But that's the thing. Maybe when I try to do it sometimes, is because that thing will be dropped down and I don't see it. But now it's not meshed, you see. It's all good. It's one part. Sorry for that, for making you do this thing twice. So now we can just not even draw the circles, but just convert those entities and then make that entity and then make that offset, and then we can just extrude, and then we're good now. Okay, we change the color, but we're learning, right? At least you know now that that's how you do it, so that it gets to be a multi-body part. You don't want it to be fused together, you know, so that you can be able to move it whenever you want to move it. So now I can move only that. I can pattern just that. Okay, let's go a direction. You can choose any direction, but I want it to go the other way, that way, this way, and then the man, why? Right, let's just pattern the features and see. Okay, let's try just do the features. Okay, I don't know why is it doing that, but that's why I'm saying bodies. I feel like this thing is meshed. Because this one is a solid body and this one is not now. Oh, it's meshed. It's probably meshed. There. Ah, man, I forget this. Keep forgetting it. And that's what I'm teaching you right now. But I forget it. I forget it while I'm teaching somebody. That's a disgrace. Okay, let's make it 250. Yeah, you can sit there, but I want just that, and we want to now we can do bodies, that body and that body and that body, and then accept it, and then click, move your mouse over that part, just over that, and click tab. Oh no, it doesn't work. Okay, takes the whole thing. So that means we're gonna have to open the part itself, but it looks cool with two handles. Let's open the part and then mouse over that, press tab, mouse over that, press tab, mouse over that, press tab. Or you can just right click and say hide. You can just right click on that and say hide, but I don't want to hide that, so I'm gonna bring it back by shift tab. You'll see main shift tab, there, shift tab. Cool. Taught you something as well there. Then let's close the part. Now we have a handle. Okay, so stop crying. How are we gonna lift this thing up? Don't cry, man, don't cry. Okay, let's go back to, I want to check if we still have our thing here. We don't have it, our flange. So I'm gonna make a quick one. You don't have to make it because yours already has it. If you did the tutorial, yours already has it, so you don't have to. I'm gonna, but man, no. I remember saving that flange. I remember saving that flange. I remember saving that flange. There it is. I remember saving that flange. Come on. Why would I have to now do it? It's just not in a preview. I don't know why is it not on the preview. Okay, I'm gonna close this part. This cut. And where is the flange now? Actually, it's here. Alright. But it's not here because I didn't save the flange. Let's delete that. I didn't save the flange. Nah, I didn't save the flange. It's here, but I didn't save it. But anyway, it's cool. Let's make the origins. Anyway, I'm gonna have to create a new one. Quickly, it will be quick for me to do. You can just watch me, and I'll probably make a different one from the previous one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it for 85, that one. Because it's a custom flange, remember? Okay. Okay, I have to convert those entities and then get my PCD right. Get my PCD right. It can be 385, I don't know, maybe more. I don't know why is it not shifting. Yes, it's just a quick one for me, but not for you. You can skip forward, guys, from here you can just skip forward, and matter of fact, I'll just skip forward. Oh man, I don't know why this thing does this. No. Just suddenly it's difficult. Suddenly it's difficult to do. Now remember, we did it very quickly on the last tutorial. I'm just gonna do this, do it like that this time around. 22.5. I'm gonna pattern, make them 8, and then accept, move that a little. Actually, is that origin that's crying there? It's crying. Then extrude. Select contours. I wanna shoot that whole thing to, yeah, direction 2 as well. So I want to make it maybe 30 thick or 35. I think the other one we made it 32 or something. And I want to see the sketch, and I'm gonna do on that. Actually, I'm just gonna extrude cut, extrude, and I'm gonna click that as a contour and delete that, and click inside there because I want to make a raised face, and I'm gonna make it a 2 mil. Well, okay, let's edit that. That's what I want to cut, right? Ah, right. I see what it's doing. So what we want to do now is, no, let's delete. Well, I'm gonna delete that, and then click on that face because it was selecting the sketch, and I'll convert entities, and then cut. Now that 2, it was selecting a wrong sketch, and I want to select the material. I want a stainless steel, so I'm just gonna, yeah, annealed, whatever. I just want a stainless steel, and then really, okay, cast, just want any, yeah, even that one is fine. Just want any one, doesn't matter. And then save all. Now we saved. So now that we got the handle, let's make the drawing. I'm gonna open up my sheet, but the sheet that I have, actually I'm gonna have to remove some things on it. I'm going to use that sheet. So you'll also see how sometimes how I sometimes use sheets, you know. You can just remove this and then use your own sheet if you have your own sheet. But if you don't have, because this is the previous tutorial, so I'm gonna delete that and then bring my thing in here, my hopper in here, and then put my parts, my views together, and I'm gonna save it as hopper, something like that. And then take my views cool, put them together, you can take another view somehow here as well. If you want to, you can do this. Oh, maybe let's just put them here. And then I'm going to take a section, maybe there in the middle. I want it. Okay, let's just get the center lines first in. Center lines. Man, I hate it when I don't see a center line. Oh man. Center line. Oh, my shortcut for center line looks like I lost it. Center line. It's not visible there, but it's cool, man. And then I'm gonna just give it a overall dimensions. Just the overalls across the handles. Here, you need to know how far is that handle, how deep it is, or whatever. And then up until the lid, the top of the lid, somewhere there. And then I want this section view middle. Man, why are you not taking section B? Oh. And I'm gonna press down control, hold it. Oh, our internals are not even in here as well. So it didn't save that as well. That's surprising. But I'm sure yours you saved, right? So mine doesn't have nothing. It doesn't even have to have it, probably. Man, this dude suck. Why would you make that? And then suddenly we don't need it. We need it. Don't worry. I'll bring it back on my own. Mine I will bring it back. But for this tutorial, we can just do this. I'll bring mine back. Don't worry. Chill. If you want to, you can detail that as well. You can also do that if you want to. It's not really accurate. I'll show you how to do it very accurate on the next ones. That's what I'm saying. I'm not really worried. This is just a whole part that we're gonna do, but there's more into this tutorials that I'm teaching you. I'm trying to show you some things. There's tutorials that are coming that I'm gonna do that are going to be more intense, and they need you to know whatever that we learned from here, from this simple hopper. Center slots. I think if you click that button, it will center. It will give you the PCD. Okay. But what I don't like is this. I don't like that. I don't like I don't like these lines that are skew. And they are skew because I don't know why. It's this center line, but I don't like those skew things. I just want it to give me center lines. Man. Wow. Okay, center line. Wow. This is amazing. This is amazing. I'm just gonna drag this one. And then let's measure the inside. I think inside. You can also just give it the overall dimension by pressing shift to dimension on that curve, on that thing there, so that it's tangent. So you press shift to dimension to that. I'll just take a dimension of this to the bottom. Center line. And I want dimension of that from the center 250. And you can give it this dimension as well if you want to. I know it's already there on the other view. I hate it when, see, this the reason, one reason I hate using, I like to use to make a line when I do this section views. I like to make it with a line, create a line and make it. Let's just now take a section, not a section here, or maybe on that view, any view. And I want this section to show me the bottom. So I'm going to double click on that arrow. I want it to show me the bottom. So on this bottom, I want to take a detailed view of that first. There's a lot of things that you can use from this view. Yep. So yeah, I mean, so the internals, guys, you see there's already a lot to do on this. So I don't know, the internals, to do them, I know they are not there now on my thing, but they were there on the previous tutorial, but I just didn't, you know, something happened and couldn't save. So that's another lesson to learn from. Another one thing to learn from. Always remember to save. Always remember to save. But like I said, though, all these tutorials can be continuous, so we'll probably need this hopper at some point as well to do something, or maybe to put in an assembly somehow in our whatever design, you know. We will still need it. We will still need this. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to take a dimension from there to there, there to there, there to there, there to there, there that's 7, make it 10. So yeah, that's cool. Don't worry. Otherwise you can just, make a center line and just do it maybe somewhere on the centers there, but it doesn't matter. And then you can even do this if you want to. But remember, this is not a multi-body part, right? It's an assembly. So you can also bring this part in here. You can open this part, right click on it, open it, and then go back to your drawing, and I think is that one. Yes, but we want it, which view? That view. So you can bring it in here if you want to. Even those brackets, you can bring them in here because they are assemblies, so they are parts in assemblies. So we can click on that. Oh no, they are not. Actually, this is a multi-body. Yeah, they are not. They are multi-body part. Okay, cool. So we don't have to. So close that. But maybe what we should do, remove that view, and yes, open this, and then go back to our assembly. Nope, don't hide. Go back to our assembly, and then insert that one part instead. I think it's that one, but we want the ISO view. Rebuild. And then make that one scale to be a bit, maybe 5. A bit smaller. So what we're going to do here is, now we are going to have a table here. So you select it, and go bill of materials, and then accept it. Just put it underneath that view there. And then we go another, maybe bill of materials, selecting this one view, but we want it parts only, detailed cut list, and then put it like that. Okay, okay, that's what we can do. You can also align, right click on this view, and then say alignment, align horizontal by center, and align it with that one. Then now let's go get our things in order here, and then yeah, this is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work, right? I'm sure some of you all are agreeing with me that this is intense, very intense, but fun as well. Don't forget that. Don't forget that it's fun. Just maybe move that one below, and I can just put it as a reference or something. But it's the thickness of a plate. So that's for the holes. Actually, yeah, well, even here we could just maybe also do the hole centers. Or slot centers, and just say in here slot center across that, and then across that. And I can just copy that and paste it in here. Save. Remember to save. By the way, we're not gonna do the sheet metal unbending in here because this is a multi-body part. On the next tutorial, on the other one that we're gonna do maybe a smarter hopper on it, then we'll do that. Here I'm just gonna give the overall dimensions. Yeah, man, I'm not detailing this. What? Yeah, I mean, you need that. Okay, let's give them that. That. And that will be that, and that. I'm sure you can make that out of that, right? I'm also knowing matter of fact, as a matter of fact, maybe let's give you that angle. Wow. Just gonna put it there. think it's typical. Well, that's too messy. That's what I don't like. Man, that's too messy. It's a mess. Anyway, we are not detailing this. We're just giving the overalls, the sizes, the insides. If you want to, you can do this angle. If you want to. And then now the dimensions for these guys. I'm gonna try to give as much, but keep in mind this is not gonna be a fully detailed thing. Here I would just want to make a simple detailing. See? Yep, that's that. And then 158. It's the same. It's the same. So these are squares. It's the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, same thing. Because it's a square. So we made our job simple. Oh, okay. The other thing that you need is to take auxiliary view. Wow. I want and then this is a nice view. Huh. I'm liking this view. I'm looking at it. I'm like, wow, this is a nice view. Okay, I'm just gonna crop it in either way because I don't know. Should we use it for what? Okay, I'm not gonna crop it. Let's just do this. I'm going to break elements, break, and then I'm going to put this view somewhere here, and then these two somewhere there. And of course, I think you can still bring in your multi-body parts in here. Let's do this. I want that detail of a flange. Okay, I want this one, and actually I wanted these two to be aligned. Okay, let's align you horizontal by center with to that. No, not horizontal. Align you vertical by center, so that I can move them together. I can be able to move them together to look for my space. You can move this up and then move this here, move that there, move that up, move that there, move that there, or move that there, move that there, to the right a little bit, to the right a little bit, to the right a little bit, congestion, to the right a little bit, to the right a little bit, to the right a little bit, right a little bit, a little bit to the right, little bit to the left, little bit to the right. That's what I was saying. Okay, then let's go now, select our centers for holes, circular lines. So okay, you can, but I'm not gonna practice that now. I'm gonna leave it, and I'm just gonna, because sometimes it has tendencies of giving me problems. I'm gonna do a circular pitch with a circle sketch, and then I'm gonna do my PCD there, my ID there, my outside diameter, the hole size, I like to put it here, man. And then let's say dimensions. Okay, Gonna leave it like that. Then put a center line there. And then I can maybe do that. Yeah, this is weird holes, but man, for now it's good for the tutorial. We can always change them. And I want the overall, just the overall of the whole thing there. Feel like we are getting close to the end of the tutorial. I'm gonna delete that view. I don't think we need it. Move it to the left, 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 and then click zoom to sheet. Save. Okay, I feel like for this one, this is where we can maybe end it. Let's give them the thickness of that flange. You know that is 35. Okay, maybe let's give them the handle. Oh, you know what, the handle, I'm gonna make a section here with a line. So I'm gonna make a section right there, and then select that line, and then say section view, accept it. I want it to be facing the other way. Double click on it, rebuild, double click rebuild, and then we're going to crop it. Clicking that, actually, what is my rectangle? I need a rectangle to sketch, rectangle, then crop. And then change the scale, use custom scale, 5 maybe, yes, that's fine. Just put your views somewhere there. A little bit up. There. And then let's do that. Centers, center, 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 and then dimensions. Let's give them the dimensions. Let's give them that as well. Oh, trying to, okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But now let's see the bubbles, because I remember I showed you on the other tutorial, I said to you round tube. No, that's number 2. So this is linked to that sheet, to that. Okay, so you can bubble it up, but this one, you want to say right click, properties, bill of materials 2. Yes, we link it to bill of materials 2, and then you bubble it up, balloon it up. I don't know why I like to say it's a bubble. They say it's a balloon, and I say it's a bubble. It's a bubble. It's a bubble. There you go. Wait, let's see what's happening here. Okay, this is not linked, so we're gonna have to right click on it, say it's probably linked to the, yeah, it's not linked. Okay, yeah, we took it from that, right, from building materials 1, so that's why it will give you 1. Okay, fine, that's why we got it. And then this one, it's a part, let's bubble it up. It's part of, nah, this should be able to, let's see the properties, link to building materials 1. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this one should be 1, 3, because it's a hinge and it inside the assembly. I feel like the sketches are visible. Let's see. Here. Okay, I'm gonna make that a color, and then that a color, and man, we here. If you want to edit the parts in here, you can just edit the parts and make sure that, like I showed you on the other tutorial, the long tutorial on the structures, if you want to edit the parts in here, I mean, if you want to edit the names, you do it. For this one, you're gonna do it as a multi-body part in that cut list way, and then this one is the description that you put in your assembly is different. But man, do I have to? Okay, for this one, for it to show you the name, I'm gonna make example with 1. Open it. Oh no. Oh no. Let's open the second one. Oh no, I'm opening drawings because there's no drawings. Nah man, not open drawing, but open the part. Open part. There's no drawing for that. So for this one, you are going properties. I'm not sure if it's custom or configuration. Let's say configuration and say description and say hopper. And then accept it, save. Let's go back and see if it's, yeah, so it's there, hopper. And then for, oh man, okay, let's just do for the rest. I feel like this is gonna be a long tutorial, but we're almost there in any case. So let's add the description, lid. I'm not gonna add the weights, and then save, and then close. I'm not gonna add the properties and the weights and all of that for this tutorial. This is just a small, you know, illustration, guys. I don't want to scare you too much. I don't want to overwhelm other people too much, you know. What is this? Oh, hinge. I don't want to overwhelm you, because the reason I'm showing you this kind of things is that there's an important tutorial that I think other people will like. So I want to start it with small things, not overwhelm you too much. And I know some of this are overwhelming. It's admin. Some people don't like it. Flange. I'm just gonna say flange there. But it's important to know, you know. It's important to know it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna pull back I'm not gonna try to do the internals. If you have them, you know how to do it. I mean, it's easy as well. You saw on the last tutorial of the same thing when I was doing this. So yeah, I mean, just have that. Just do that. Okay, for these ones, I'm gonna open the part itself, and then for these ones we go cut list. For people who don't know, and say you can click any, but just go to cut list and properties, and I think that one is, and then you add a description, and I think that one is a mounting bracket. I don't know what cut list number. Oh, actually there it selects them. You see, if as you go, so it's plate. I'm gonna say plate PLT01, and then as you click there, you see it shows you. Just click shift, control, and then mouse wheel. Click your mouse wheel and a control, and then it moves them. It moves that up, so you're gonna see it. And then description, that's gasset. Oh, I don't know why it's not picking it up as all gassets, but because it's a and gasset 2. I don't know why is it not picking them up, but now it's not the case. It's not the time to figure that out. Light PLT 0, maybe I'll just say 3. I don't know. And then let's go. We're just giving them names. It's like you giving your kids names. Sometimes you just go random, right? Or there's rain, and then you name them after a rain. Or there's floods, you name them after floods. That is tsunami or whatever, you know. So even this one, it's the same thing. I'm kidding. Obviously. Okay, the other thing that you might need to do is to show them what is this. But I don't like to make my drawings look too congested. But for this case, you can give them the radius there as well. There we have our hopper title there. Okay guys, I think this is enough. Yeah, now I mean I got you the whole bomb. The part number we don't need it here, so you can just right click and delete column and then move there. If you want the part number you can do it, but this will be now the end of the tutorial, for real. So guys, thank you for watching, thank you for being around all the time when I drop these things and showing support, asking questions, showing that you are actually learning and following. Man, I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you have fun. If there is anything that you don't understand from this tutorial that you might need me to, or you want me to, that you would like me to explain further, please just say so in the comment section, or follow Cat Tools on Instagram. There's Cat Tools on Facebook as well. Inbox me there, and then so just send a screenshot of something, and then ask me questions, and then I will answer you gladly and help you. I'll be so glad to help you out with your stuff. But now I think this will be the end of this quick tutorial, the exciting one. So hope to see you guys next time when we drop, I don't know, the other tutorials. Okay, have fun and God bless. My name is Max. I always maximize everything. I maximize your knowledge, I maximize your potential. That's why I max. Okay, yeah, have fun. 100.